This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Rachel Bain. In this week's broadcast, Bahamas Academy celebrates 2026 graduating class, and retreat members are empowered to live holistically. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. The graduating class of 2026 of Bahamas Academy gathered with faculty, families, and well-wishers for their annual baccalaureate service on May 30th, 2026. The service was held at Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church for the senior students as they transitioned from high school to their future endeavors. School principal, Dr. LaVonda Smith, encouraged the students to place their trust in God as they continue their path towards spiritual success.
May you always keep Christ at the center of all that you do and allow Him to order your steps. I encourage each of you to place your hand in the hand of the Master Teacher, who alone can guide and direct you in fulfilling the purpose for which you were created. It is when you place your hand in the hand of the Master Teacher that you will truly become indelible.
The service continued with musical items by the class, as well as testimonies from two students. Janelle Roll spoke of her transition from a new student to a leader within the school. Roll also highlighted her spiritual milestone at Bahamas Academy when she made the decision to be baptized during a school week of prayer. Levant Meadows reflected on how the academy shaped him, not just academically, but mentally, physically, and emotionally. He noted that resilience was his greatest lesson he learned at the school. The speaker for the service was South Bahamas Conference President Pastor Kenny DeVoe, who challenged the students to leave a mark of integrity, faith, and excellence.
But God is calling you, this new generation, this indelible class of 2026, graduating class of Bahamas Academy, to leave a different kind of mark. A mark of integrity, a mark of faith, a mark of excellence, a mark of service, and a mark of Christ-like character. Graduates, your grades may open doors, but your character will determine how long you remain inside those doors.
DeVoe also encouraged them to show kindness, compassion, and wisdom to a world that may not always treat them well. Following the keynote address, the service concluded with a special prayer of consecration by Stewardship Director Pastor Valentino Campbell. The baccalaureate service was just the beginning for Bahamas Academy's promotional and commencement season. Next week, Bahamas Academy will continue to celebrate its students across all learning tiers. The Early Learning Center Honors Service will be held at Holy Trinity Activity Center on Tuesday, June 9th, 2026 at 9 o'clock a.m., followed by the Elementary Promotion Service at 1 p.m. The Secondary Commencement Service will be held on June 11th, 2026 at 10 a.m. at the Church of God Auditorium on Joe Farrington Road. The Berea Seventh-day Adventist Church recently concluded a highly successful 4-day wellness retreat held at the beautiful Adventure Learning Center from May 22nd to May 25th. Organized by the Berea Health Ministries Department under the leadership of Health Ministries Director Nathan Lacroix, the retreat attracted 43 participants, including both residential guests and day visitors. The retreat was designed to promote whole-person wellness, focusing on physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Throughout the 4 days, participants engaged in educational sessions, practical demonstrations, fellowship, worship, and prayer. Serving as a devotional speaker was Pastor Jan Dorset, whose inspiring and engaging presentations centered on the 8 natural laws of health. His messages challenged participants to embrace God's principles for healthy living while strengthening their spiritual walk. Several presenters shared valuable information throughout the weekend. Donna Moss educated participants on the use of natural remedies, while Osmond Lacroix conducted informative sessions on massage therapy and hydrotherapy, highlighting simple, natural treatments that can be used to support health and healing. Dr. Tiara Murray delivered an insightful presentation on lifestyle medicine and the prevention of non-communicable diseases, while Dr. Justina Knowles addressed the increasingly common issue of brain fog and strategies to improve cognitive health. Participants also enjoyed a hands-on soap-making class led by Michelle Green, as well as an interactive cooking demonstration conducted by Natlin Lacroix, Marjorie Penniman, and Nathalie Ramming, showcasing practical ways to prepare healthy, plant-based meals at home. Another feature presentation was delivered by Dr. Joseph Evans, who provided valuable information on cancer prevention and lifestyle strategies that can help reduce cancer risk and promote long-term health. On Sabbath, participants received greetings from Dr. Peter Joseph, who commended the organizers and encouraged participants in their pursuit of healthier living. While the educational sessions were greatly appreciated, many participants identified prayer as one of the most powerful and meaningful aspects of the retreat. The atmosphere of worship, fellowship, and spiritual reflection created opportunities for renewal, healing, and a deeper connection with God. The retreat concluded on Monday, May 25th, with a moving testimony service. The Berea Health Ministries Department extends sincere gratitude to all presenters, volunteers, support staff, and participants who helped make this retreat a tremendous success. It was a spirit-filled Sabbath at the New Providence Seventh-day Adventist Church as the congregation gathered to celebrate with the 2026 sixth grade class on May 23rd. This special divine service honored the young graduates as they prepared to transition from primary school into the next chapter of their academic and spiritual journeys. The program featured prayers, music, and words of encouragement directed at the students. A timely charge was also delivered by Elder Stephen McBean, who focused on the spiritual responsibility of parents and the importance of passing the legacy of faith to the next generation. Addressing the educators, parents, and church family, McBean reminded them to let their light shine so that they can be a witness to God for their children. To cap off the joy celebration, a special fellowship meal was hosted for the parents and the honored sixth grade class. When we return, we'll have more on what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference.
The Men's Chorale has returned for another concert. This free concert is featuring Adventist Men's Chorale, male soloists, and group selections. If you or anyone you know might be interested, come on down to Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church on Tonic Williams Drive, Nassau, Bahamas, on June 6, 2026 at 5 p.m. All are invited, so we'd love to see you there.
Welcome back to our Adventist News. And coming up in the South Bahamas Conference, the Atlantic Caribbean Union Women's Ministries Department is calling all women to be a part of their 2027 devotional book. Interested individuals are asked to email their stories and testimonies to 2027devotional@atcunion.org on or before August 31st, 2026. The South Bahamas Conference Adventist Men's Ministries Department warmly invites you to an evening of inspiring music, worship, and praise at the Adventist Men Chorale Concert on June 6th at Hillview Church, beginning at 5 p.m. This promises to be an uplifting evening of sacred music, fellowship, and inspiration for the entire family. Invite your friends, family, neighbors, and co-workers, and join us as we lift our voices in praise to God. All are invited to participate in the Men's Ministry 5K Fun Run and Walk on June 7th, 2026, beginning at 5:30 a.m. All routes will begin at Goodman's Bay. 5K participants will run to Old Melia and back to Goodman's Bay, while 10K participants will run to Sunnyport and back to Goodman's Bay. Cranstown SDA Church presents a family money management and estate planning seminar on Sunday, June 7th, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. with presenter Elder Todd Benaby, Managing Director of Leno Trust Limited. The 2026 Women's Ministries Emphasis Day will be observed June 13th, 2026. The South Bahamas Conference Women's Ministries Department encourages all churches to worship with the women under the theme, Hen and I, Here Am I. The New Providence Seventh-day Adventist Youth Choir cordially invites the congregation to a special concert themed Irreplaceable All-Loving God on Saturday, June 13th, 2026 at 6 o'clock p.m. We encourage everyone to attend, bring a love offering, and come prepared to be richly blessed by the ministry of our youth. The Francophone Seventh-day Adventist Church announces its great evangelistic campaign, which will take place from June 7th to June 27th, 2026. The speaker for this campaign will be Pastor Ernst Prince, pastor of this church. Join the Redemption Church on June 13th for a special health presentation. The guest speaker will be Dr. Floyd Carter, gastroenterologist specialist. Bring a friend, bring your questions, and take charge of your digestive health. The ASI Bahamas chapter will have its annual service celebration on Sabbath, June 13th, 2026 at Berea Seventh-day Adventist Church beginning at 11 a.m. All are invited to attend. The ASI Bahamas chapter is also inviting all to the 2026 IAD ASI Convention in the Dominican Republic from August 12th to 19th, 2026. For more information, contact 556-0492 or 428-4251. Feel free to visit the South Bahamas Conference website at southbahamasconference.org to receive more information on all our upcoming conference events. There, you can also review a broadcast of our Adventist News Update, along with other local programming from our cable channel ATV 658, and read the weekly logos and the Adventist page from the Nassau Guardian.
June is Men's Health Month, a time to raise awareness about the health challenges men face and to encourage healthier choices that can lead to longer, stronger, and more fulfilling lives. Because good health isn't just about extending life, it's about enriching every moment of it. Men often serve as providers, mentors, friends, and role models, yet many men put their own health on the back burner while focusing on the needs of others. Studies show that men are less likely to visit a healthcare provider regularly and more likely to ignore symptoms until they become serious. Remember, prioritizing your health isn't selfish, it's essential. Many serious health conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and prostate cancer, can develop silently. That's why preventative care matters. Getting regular checkups and screenings can help identify potential problems early when treatment is often most effective. Small daily choices can have a powerful impact. Make physical activity part of your routine. Choose nutritious foods that fuel your body. Stay hydrated and aim for quality sleep each night. You don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Consistent, healthy habits can improve your energy, strengthen your body, and reduce your risk of chronic disease. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Stress, anxiety, and depression affect millions of men every year. Seeking support, talking openly, and reaching out when you're struggling are signs of courage and self-awareness. No one should face life's challenges alone. This Men's Health Month, take the first step toward a healthier future. Schedule that checkup. Start a new healthy habit. Encourage the men in your life to do the same. Your health is your foundation, so invest in it today. This has been Kenesha Sims with your health tip, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
The Adventist News Network with our news feature from around the world.
The Arise in Hope Africa for Christ evangelistic campaign was held at the University of Lagos in Nigeria, bringing together students on site along with many more joining through downlink locations across the region and beyond. The event, featuring General Conference Chief Financial Officer Paul Douglas, reflected on a coordinated effort between local organizers, the General Conference, and supporting teams around the world. A key element of the campaign was the use of Thrive, a platform developed by Adventist Technology in the South Pacific Division, SPD. Using a simple QR code, attendees were able to register their interest with the system, capturing their details and supporting immediate follow-up. By strengthening follow-up and coordination, Thrive helps address a long-recognized challenge in evangelism, that is, ensuring that those who respond are not lost through the back door after their initial decision, but are supported in an ongoing journey of faith. What we are witnessing is a glimpse into the future of mission, Douglas said. Missional technology is removing barriers, expanding our reach, and enabling immediate, meaningful connection with those responding to the Spirit's call. As the World Church moves towards One Voice 27, digital tools have become a mission multiplier that can help unify our global mission. The impact is already being seen, with many individuals making decisions for baptism during the series. As the Church continues to explore how best to support global outreach, leaders expect collaborative, mission-focused technologies like Thrive to play an important role.
Well, that's it for our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. To share what is happening at your church, please email your news stories and upcoming events to spcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news, along with other programming, and to keep in touch with what's happening at our conference, visit our website at southbahamasconference.org. The SBC Media Network's Facebook and Instagram pages are filled with lots of material from the communications department, so you would want to check those out. And remember, subscribe, like, follow, and share. You can watch and listen to programs from our radio station, Word SBC 88.3 FM, and our Adventist television channel, ATV 658. Get updates, insights, and first-hand information from the SBC Media Network as it happens. The program from ATV 658 can also be viewed on the South Bahamas Conference YouTube channel, so feel free to watch a recap of our Adventist news. On behalf of our production team, it was our pleasure to bring you tonight's news update. I'm Rachel Bain for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.